is rahmah from our Rabb. فَإِذَا جَاءَ وَعْدُ رَبِّي. But when that time comes of which my Lord has warned, جَعَلَهُ دَكَّاءَ. Allah is going to bring down the barrier. وَكَانَ وَعْدُ رَبِّ حَقًّا. And then the warning of my Lord will be fulfilled. What happens when Allah brings down the barrier and Ya'juj and Ma'juj are released to commit fasad on the earth and with a power which is indestructible? The Prophet said, none of them dies without leaving 1,000 more behind. There's not 1,000 children, eh? Nobody has 1,000 children. Not even Abdulaziz ibn Saud. He must have tried the best. No, these are 1,000 carbon copies of themselves. So you're going to get Chinese, Ya'juj and Ma'juj. And you're going to get Arab, Ya'juj and Ma'juj. You're going to get Japanese, Ya'juj and Ma'juj. You're going to get African, Ya'juj and Ma'juj. You're going to get Pakistani, Ya'juj and Ma'juj. One day you might even get Malay, Ya'juj and Ma'juj. All of mankind being embraced in one global society. But the global society, while it may appear to represent progress, actually represents a deadly embrace. As you are embraced in the global society destroys faith, destroys piety, destroys righteousness, and reduces mankind to an essentially godless state. This is called globalization today. Only the Quran can explain globalization. If you write a book on globalization and you do not have the explanation from the Quran, then your book is incomplete in a significant way. That globalization is going on now. At the end of the day, when Ya'juj and Ma'juj have completed their mission, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroys them, and then brings down the curtain upon mankind, then there is a hadith in Sahih Bukhari which is repeated 4 times, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to Adam alayhi salam and says to him, take out or separate the people for the hellfire. Adam alayhi salam asks, how many are they, O Allah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replies and he says, out of every 1,000, take 999 for the hellfire. The companions were terrified. He sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam smiled and said, good news for you. The one for Jannah will be from you. A follower of Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Not part-time, full-time. But he went on to say that the 999 will all be carbon copies of Ya'juj and Ma'juj. Ahlu Ya'juj and Ma'juj. And so globalization is ominous in that it embraces mankind to take them down the river of no return, to the hellfire. But for Banu Israel, for the Jews, the implications of the release of Ya'juj and Ma'juj are equally or even more ominous. We now turn to 2 ayat of Surah Al-Anbiya. It should be somewhere around 94 and 95, or 95 and 96 of Surah Al-Anbiya, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks about a town or a city which He destroyed. And the people were expelled and they were banned from returning. They could come back as tourists. That's okay, but they cannot come back to reclaim the town of their own until when? Until Gog and Magog are released, number 1. And number 2, they spread out in all directions. Hence, they take control of the world. In that world order of Gog and Magog, you see these people being brought back to reclaim that town. For 1,400 years of our history, Or let's make it 1300 maybe, 1350. Nobody could understand which town it was. If you go into the ahadith, you find the Mufassiroon guessing. This one giving this answer, that one giving that answer, that one giving that answer, but guessing. No one could understand until events had unfurled. Only then could you understand what the Quran was saying. Today, it is easy for us to recognize that town. But 1,000 years ago, if I was alive, I could not understand. But let us go the right way. Let's go to the Prophet ﷺ. Let him answer the question. Let us go to all the hadiths on Ya'juj and Ma'juj to seek to locate the town. Is there any town mentioned linked with Ya'juj and Ma'juj which fills this description? Yes, there is. In all the ahadith on Ya'juj and Ma'juj, there's only one town mentioned. Which is it? Jerusalem. Baytul Maqdis. And so what the Quran is saying is that when you see Banu Israel being brought back to the Holy Land to reclaim it, the explanation for that, which cannot be given, not by the New Straits Times, nor by government of this country or that country, or by any think tank, or by any political analyst. The explanation for the return of the Jews to the Holy Land to reclaim it is that the world is now under the control of Ya'juj and Ma'juj. It is the world order of Ya'juj and Ma'juj. It is a world order which is oppressive, which is decadent, which is corrupt, which is essentially godless, which is pursuing globalization to get all of mankind within its embrace. It is a world order which has a power which is indestructible. It is Ya'juj and Ma'juj. Only the Quran could explain it. The Quran is now explained. When will they be released?